Hey guys, thanks for joining me on my review of Superdrug's face masks. Now I have three here. I'm not sure if they do more than these three, but these are the three I have to review. So they are the white chocolate mousse mask, the fruit sorbet antioxidant peel-off mask, and the sugar and spice self-heating mask. So I'm going to start off with the white chocolate mousse mask because that's the one I got through first. So by looking at the name alone, it sounds absolutely delicious, but obviously you can't eat it. But if you look into the ingredients, you can see it has some cocoa butter, shea butter, almond oil. It sounds really promising a product, but in actual fact, this product, it felt like it was burning my skin. Not severely, but enough to irritate it, and it felt a bit inflamed. Like, it didn't actually make my skin peel or anything like that, but it did irritate the general layer of it. It heated up, which I wasn't expecting of this mask. It made my face feel like fevered and like I was coming down with a cold or something. It was not a pleasant experience, I must admit. From the oils in it, you would have thought it would have like cleansed and nourished and bring back all the lost nutrients back into your face, but no, it more felt like it was stripping my face than anything. I didn't feel any good satisfactory cleanliness with this. It just didn't, no. On the other hand, the scent's really nice, and the consistency is like a nice thick creamy kind of solution, kind of like a yoghurt, but a little bit thicker. Yeah, I got about 4 uses out of this, but by the 4th use the product dried out. Obviously I don't have any other way of storing it, so the air got into the packaging and it dried out, so I used a bit of water to dampen it just to get rid of the product really. So overall I give this a 1 out of 5 stars because it really wasn't worthwhile. It made my skin irritated and I felt like I was losing more oils than I would if I just left my face alone, to be honest. Okay, moving on to the next one. This is the fruit sorbet antioxidant peel-off mask, and it looks like that. I should say this had about 3 uses. I could have made it more, but I really liked it. Well, I liked it more enough to kind of just use it all in one go. I liked the feel of it on my face. It didn't change consistency as I left it out longer and longer, if that makes sense. It absolutely smells gorgeous and rich with fruit and niceness. It's very uplifting and awakening. It's a great thing to put on in the morning, I think, if you have time, because I mean it's a peel-off mask, so you could just leave it on, do your other morning things, and then come and just peel it off later on. It's very awakening. It made me feel rejuvenated in the morning, and it just had a really uplifting scent. It has the consistency of shower gel that hasn't been mixed with water yet, so just the straight up shower gel in the container. So it has that slightly sticky, a little bit uncomfortable feeling on the face, just putting it there with no water mixed in or anything. It did feel a bit odd. However, it was very easy to spread across the face. It was an even thickness, and that was great. The other great thing about it is, whilst it was drying on my skin, it didn't feel like it was sucking out any of the natural oils and just like destroying my flesh like this one here did. But I did have restricted movement once it had fully dried. Like, I couldn't smile because it would like crack or feel quite tight. Not crack, but yeah, it would feel quite tight and pulling. It didn't hurt or feel uncomfortable. That's just what I'd expect from a peel-off mask. So it is red in colour, and I think you'd be glad to know that it doesn't actually come out red on your skin. Well, it might if you've got like a paler complexion, but it didn't like stain the skin or anything like that. That's what I mean. It didn't have any of that shit in there that makes your skin red or look red. It gave me that flushed look. Now, okay, that's all the good stuff with this product, but the bad thing is when I peeled the actual mask off, it didn't come off very smooth or even. It actually felt like I was pulling at the little hairs on my face. Like, it felt like I was waxing them off, and it hurt a bit. It really did hurt. So yeah, I was very disappointed. I thought, oh, this is such a good product, you have to go and ruin it now. But it left my skin feeling soft, and what more can I ask for? It did make my nose feel a bit dry, just around the edges, because I do get dry right around the crevice of my nose. But apart from that, my skin felt baby soft, and I probably would buy it a second time. I give this 3 out of 5 stars, so that was the fruit sorbet antioxidant peel-off mask. On to the last one now. This is the sugar and spice self-heating mask. So it smells like toffee and cream sweets, you know, like the Werther's sweet. And it has a thick, creamy texture that takes a little while to glide and smooth out evenly. So as soon as you put it on, you instantly get this like pleasant warming sensation on your face. It's kind of like a tingly sensation. I've used this one before, previous to this, but I found that this particular batch didn't keep warm all the time I wore it, if that makes sense. Like, throughout the whole ordeal of wearing it, it didn't self-warm. It was only for like a little while whilst I was putting it on, I think, and then it kind of just felt like a normal mask, which was I was a little bit disappointed at. But after a couple of uses, I don't know, maybe my skin heated up more with it, I don't really know, but it warmed and it stayed warm throughout the process of it having. So I felt like it would be amazing mixed with bananas, so I've actually got some pictures to show you. So this is it with the bananas on my face. This is it with everything washed off. As you can see there, my skin looks quite refreshed and glowy. And then this is it after I've toned and moisturised everything. That I had flexibility and movement throughout the whole time wearing this mask. It didn't restrict any expressions or anything like that. It felt comfortable and I felt movable. I think that was due to the fact that it didn't actually dry hard, it just had like a soft texture, so that allowed me to create facial expressions and stuff without any problems. I kept it on for around 25 minutes and it did feel, I don't know if this was due to me leaving it on for that amount of time, but it did feel waxy to wash off and it was quite difficult. The sensitive areas, which again would be around my nose, under my lip I think, and probably a little bit around my eyebrows if I've just like shaped them, they felt a bit tingly and irritating, but it didn't feel extremely stripped like the white mousse, chocolate mousse one did. Just so you know, the scent does linger, so after you've moisturised and everything, I could still smell the sugar and spice kind of toffee Werther's sweet smell, but that was pleasant for me. You guys might have a problem with it, so I thought I'd just mention that. So overall, I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars, so this has the most stars. And just so you know, with the banana, it smells absolutely great. It has kind of like a subtle scrub texture, so you're buffering a bit of the dead skin away when you're taking it off as well. It gives all the great benefits of a banana as well, so that is pore tightening, a healthy glow, and added minerals and vitamins. But it was difficult to apply the banana mix with it because, you know, it's quite bitty and bananas can be quite soggy when you mix it with stuff, so that's what happened. But yeah, that's my review on the Superdrug face masks. I don't know if I would buy all of them again, but, you know, you be the decider if you want to try these out. I mean, they're not that expensive, so might as well give it a go if you like I did. So I will see you in the next video. Bye!